Hello everyone, welcome to the channel NR Media 24/7. My name is Rajesh.
Hello, I'm Nishi.
Today we are going to watch the official teaser of an upcoming Malayalam movie called Detective Ujjwalan, starring Dhyan Sreenivasan. It is directed by Indraneel Gopeekrishnan and Rahul G. So they are two people directing the movie. Detective movies are always fun to watch if made well. It's intriguing. I don't think we make that many detective movies, good detective movies, but whatever they have made, good ones, it's very enjoyable. So let's check this one out.
അച്ഛൻ എന്തിനാ കോക്കാച്ചിന്ന് കേട്ടപ്പോ പേടിച്ചത്?
അപ്പൊ ശരിക്കും കോക്കാച്ചി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സാധനം ഉണ്ട് അല്ലേ?
ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഈ കണ്ണുകൊണ്ട് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഈ ചെറിയ ചെറിയ തേങ്ങാമോഷണവും അതിർത്തി തർക്കവും തീർക്കലും മാത്രമല്ലല്ലോ ഉജ്ജ്വലം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നിങ്ങൾ ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരാളെ പോയിട്ട് ഉജ്ജ്വലനെ വിളിക്കോ? ഒരു ചുവട് നമ്മുടെ മുമ്പിലാണെങ്കിൽ അടുത്ത രണ്ട് ചുവട് നമ്മുടെ പുറകിലായിരിക്കും.
അത് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നവരെ ഈ നാട്ടിലുള്ള എല്ലാവരും തന്നെ എന്റെ മുന്നിൽ സസ്പെക്ട് ആണ്.
മൂർച്ചയുള്ള കത്തിയും കൈകളിലേന്തി അവൻ അടുത്തേക്ക് വരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ചോരയില് കുളിച്ചു കിടക്കുന്ന മേരിയുടെ ശവശരീരം.
ഈ മണ്ടമല്ല പറഞ്ഞ പൊട്ടനായ സാറ് വിശ്വസിക്കാവോ?
I think he has lost his touch.
ഞാനിപ്പോ എത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നിടത്ത് അവനെത്താൻ അവനിനി ഒരുപാട് ദൂരം സഞ്ചരിക്കേണ്ടി വരും. എന്നെ കൊണ്ടിത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നില്ല.
അവൻ ആരാണെന്ന് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ അത് നിനക്ക് മാത്രമായിരിക്കും.
What was the last thing?
He was holding him with about to hit him.
Yeah.
The one with the mask.
Yeah. So it looks like a comedy detective. There is a sequence of murders that is being happening and he's able to figure things out. And even the main character, Dhyan's character, also says at one point that he cannot figure it out. But I think his mom says, you are the only one who can solve this murder mystery. Right? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, is he actor Sreenivasan's son? Dhyan Sreenivasan? Like we need Sreenivasan's brother? Again, it doesn't say introducing, so I'm not sure. And I've seen him also, but I never made the connection of the name. So apart from that, right? Like I think, yes, there are some comedy dialogues which, very subtly talking about, like, about the detective and the police and mocking them in a way. But yeah, so makers of this movie, right, had some really good hits, right? Like this is from the same people as Minnal Murali, Bangalore Days, and RDX. So they are all hit movies. So I'm guessing there's some context to it. But some of the scenes, again, most of the scenes are happening at night, so it's like really dark. And with the getup, right? That getup is very close to the villain in Minnal Murali, right? Just putting a sack with holes made outfit. And but here it's not superhuman, right? Somebody is doing all these murder and he is brought in for this. But yeah, as you said, detective movies are great, but I don't know how many people are detectives, right? Like in India and in Kerala. Like normally you don't see, right?
No,
detectives, but here it looks like he's being brought in as a detective to, figure this out, right? And yeah, so there will be probably, because Malayalam movies, I think the characters are very well defined, so there will be context as to why they're bringing him in for this investigation. But I like the way it is shown, right? There is comedy elements, but at the same time there is that mystery of who, or the thriller aspect of it, or suspense aspect of it, right? Who is actually the killer. And probably the last scene where he's just hesitating to kill him makes me think that they know each other, right?
It's possible. Yeah, but I prefer the detective movies where the thing is serious. where the main character, like Joseph, I liked the Joseph, where he, at least the initial part of first 10-15 minutes where he solves the crime, right? He's introduced that way. So that kind of movies, unless you have out and out comedy like Mohanlal's and Sreenivasan's, where they're not truly detective, but they just happen to solve the case by accident, that's fun. But a mixture between where you have the comedy done by the main detective, or you can have something like Karamchand, where Karamchand is a little serious, but his secretary is the one that adds elements of fun to it. Vyomkesh Bakshi is another one, show actually, series, that I remember watching detective ones. But I don't remember a series of detective like a Sherlock Holmes movies in India, right?
CBI is closer, but at CBI.
CBI Derek Group, right? But that was less of detective. I know it's still solving a crime,
yeah.
but when you actually watch the movie, there is an
right?
element of mass entertainment kind of stuff where you. It is there, but it's more of an investigation as questioning and then figuring it out.
It always brings something new. I felt like CBI series worked well because they bring something new with every movie, but I felt that the last one was overdone with 5. You didn't have to have so many new stuff being introduced, and it overdid, at least to me. Right? All the other movies were like pretty...
But CBI, we already know, right? We already know who killed it, right?
No, we're still no, they're not, right? We're still figuring out. I mean, yeah, because it's about how they detect and figure out that it's not a suicide, it's a murder, right? And then who, right? So all the pieces tied to it. But you know, even the other movie, right? Like the Sushma Darshan, even though it's not like a detective, but it's similar, right? Because you know you're kind of
that kept us guessing,
right? Yeah. So here it's again, right? This has a series of murders also, right? So it'll be interesting and a pattern, right? So bringing in somebody to figure it out and then find it, right? That's interesting. Again, it depends on how they have put it together.
And
right?
then this is only a teaser, so hopefully the trailer will give us a lot more insight into what kind of a detective movie it is. We just know that there is a series of murder nobody can solve. So let's wait for the trailer. You guys let us know what you think about this in the comment section below. And if you are new here, please do subscribe to our channel.
Like, share, and hit the bell icon.
Thanks a lot for watching.
Thank you.